Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about the swing path on the forehand. And I want to show you the subtle difference that's the difference between hitting a powerful and penetrating stroke and hitting a shot that's consistent but has too much topspin. It can have control, but it won't really have penetration and hit the opponent off the court. Most players here, probably you, are very familiar with the phrase, the windscreen wiper forehand. But I think that phrase has caused a lot of damage to a lot of people's forehands. Because if I was hitting in this direction, surely if I'm making a windscreen wiper forehand, then I'm going to be cleaning the window that way. And while it's true that the racket is going to move in that direction, so the racket is moving like a windscreen wiper, the arm is actually moving straight through. And with the arm moving through from contact and immediately after contact, the racket should straighten out and be projected away from the body. The natural windscreen wiper movement and the powerful penetrating aggressive movement. Again, the windscreen wiper movement and the aggressive movement. Now, it's not to say that this steep upward trajectory doesn't have a role in the forehand, but it's only when you're in an emergency. So if I'm moving backwards and defending, then I'm going to make this windscreen wiper stroke. But as a standard stroke, as a default stroke, we want to be hitting through and penetrating the court rather than actually just brushing the ball and hitting the ball upwards. The problem is how to get the feel of that, because the two strokes are very, very similar. But here's a great idea on how to feel and see the difference. And then once you can feel it and see it, you'll be able to apply it into your forehand. So what I have here is a simple bag. It's just a string bag. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the bag to the strings of the racket. I've just got a knot here, and I'm going to pull the knot through the strings so it won't come away from the racket. But now, when I swing the racket, the bag will give me a very clear idea of the swing path and direction of the racket. So if I now make a windscreen wiper motion, and if I follow the picture that's in my mind when I think of a windscreen wiper, then look how the bag is projected upwards. See, there's my windscreen wiper motion. But now, if I project the racket through the ball for a powerful penetrating stroke, then now I can see and feel the difference. And I can even hear the difference when I go through the ball instead of just taking an upward path, a defensive path, making too much topspin and not enough power. This is also a great way of testing the racket lag, because if there's no racket lag, then the bag will actually hang behind. See here? It's now behind. But if I have a racket lag, then the bag is projected in front. If you do this a few times, you can do it at home, and then you have the feel of hitting through the ball instead of brushing up on the ball. Then obviously we remove the bag and try and reproduce the same feeling of getting through the ball with penetration that we had when we had this artificial aid to actually see and recognize the difference in the swing path. And then immediately after recognizing and feeling the difference in the swing paths, then just take some balls and self-feed, and you'll feel the difference between the windscreen wiper motion and the powerful penetrating motion that you get when you hit through the ball instead of just skimming or brushing the ball. Try this now, apply it to your game, and use something, string, a bag or whatever, to really see the difference. Test out your stroke this way, and you can see the subtle difference between hitting through the ball and hitting up on the ball, and you'll hit with more power, more penetration. You'll just have a better stroke.
If you like my ideas on tennis, check out the books, the courses, or online coaching. In all aspects of what we do to help people, we show the science, the biomechanics, the extreme detail of the strokes, and then have super simple solutions such as this that will help you become the best tennis player you can. For more information, email me or check out the website.
So apply this to your game. Hit through the ball whenever you possibly can, and then you'll dominate the court with your forehand, you'll play better tennis, and you'll have better results. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.